Welcome, Coaster Spotters. This is Alex, and we have breaking news out of California in the San Francisco Bay Area. But first, would you hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell for instant notifications when videos just like this come out. So, Cedar Fair, the owner of California's Great America, has announced that they have sold the land underneath the park to Prologists Incorporated, a Bay Area logistics real estate company, for approximately $310 million. The company will continue to operate the park for a period up to 11 years and then close the park. So, the key words there is up to 11 years, so that is the max. I think there's a very good chance that it will be significantly less than that. So I would definitely suggest getting out there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I haven't been out there since we started making videos, so I have no footage of this park, as you can see from the footage that I have borrowed from the official YouTube channel and some of my pictures that I've taken in past visits. We will get out there very soon. This is now a priority to go there early next year. I do have family in the area, so we'll definitely be doing this next year and probably a few times before they eventually close it. So the question is, why are they doing this? Well, Cedar Fair is saying the reason they're doing this is to reduce their debt and to reinvest it into upgrading resort properties. The real reason they're doing this is that the company is in a terrible place right now. If you don't recall, earlier this year, SeaWorld Parks offered to buy them out at a value well above their share price, and they declined. And now, from that point to now, their share price is actually nearly 50% less. So, with the high wages, the high land costs in California, and the fact that it is hard for them to even staff the park, currently they are not even running full days on Tuesdays. It's just Water Park and Camp Snoopy. And the fact that they have the headache of having closed days with the Levi's Stadium next door that the county installed into the parking lot some time ago. It makes all the sense, in addition to the current company's situation, to sell the park and get out of this part of California. So that's all we really know. Some things are probably going to come out in the near future, and if there's anything really newsworthy, I will put it in the description down below to update you. Until then, we probably won't make a video until we finally visit next year. But I really think we should talk about what's going to happen to everything that's in the park. Of course, there's a lot of value in a lot of the rides. A lot of the flat rides will probably get moved to other Cedar Fair parks or just sold. I'm questioning if any of that will actually go to Gilroy Gardens, which Cedar Fair currently has an agreement with to operate the park, but it's kind of undetermined how long that's actually going to continue as well. But there's plenty of rides that could go places. Hopefully their Berserker, which is currently America's only operating Schwarzkopf, Bayou, and Curve, until Knoebels near my home park, Dorney Park, opens theirs next year. But it would be great if Dorney Park got that, since they love recycled old rides, especially since they've already gotten one from Great America with Stinger, although that didn't last long. Regardless, there are plenty of roller coasters, and that's what we love to talk about the most. And there are 9 of them, as you can see. Let's start with Demon, the Aero development roller coaster from 1976. It was modified in 1979 to include 2 vertical loops to make it have 4 inversions. And there is no chance in hell this is being moved anywhere. It is probably at the end of its lifespan anyways, so I don't see this one getting moved. And on another note, the last time I rode it, it was one of the most painful rides on an aero looping coaster that I've had ever. And if you know me, I love my aero loopers, so that's saying something. Flight Deck, which is Bolliger and Mavillard's second ever inverted roller coaster, opening back in 1993. I think this one has some life left in it. You know, there are talks about some coasters being retracked. However, this park does not operate year-round, nor does it operate in a wet climate such as Florida, where the coasters run every day. So I do believe this one has a chance to move somewhere. I'm just going to speculate without educating myself if they could actually fit anywhere into the park. But I feel like Valley Fair would be perfect for this one, since they only have one roller coaster that goes upside down. Gold Striker, unfortunately, it's only 10 years old. But with wood coasters being such a labor-intensive type of ride, I do not see this being moved. It would just cost too much money and labor to move it and move it to somewhere else. However, the trains would probably be prime picking for other Cedar Fair parks that have Great Coaster International coasters. That's obviously going to probably be one of the saddest things that will be lost in this whole closure. Grizzly, the wood coaster from 1986, no one's going to miss this one, and I doubt it will go anywhere. And I think that's all that has to say about Grizzly. Lucy's Krabby Cabbies, which is just a small E&F Miller kiddie coaster. I'm sure this will get moved somewhere. I'm not sure if it would make sense anywhere in the Cedar Fair chain. Although I feel like replacing Woodstock Express at Cedar Point wouldn't be the worst idea, since it would be more accommodating for adults along with their children. Patriot, the B&M, formerly a floorless coaster, but then in 2017 was converted to a floorless coaster. Therefore, I feel like it will have a little bit more life left in it. And I feel like Patriot would make a lot of sense at Missions Adventure. Replace Corkscrew, maybe it could go over the lake. I don't know how it would fit in. I just think it would be great for that park to get something, and it's definitely not going to be something new, so that wouldn't be the worst idea. Psycho Mouse, which is one of 4 Aerodynamics Wild Mouse ever to be built, one of only 3 that currently operates, is built very well, very modular in construction, so it would be very easy to move it. I think it will get moved somewhere. I don't know where. The fact is, the only Cedar Fairs without a Wild Mouse are Worlds of Fun in Kansas City and, of course, Cedar Point. So I don't know what would happen with that one, but I don't think it's going to be the end of the road for it. RailBlazer, the RMC single rail, which just opened in 2018, obviously will get moved somewhere else and live another life. But my hot take is possibly maybe it will not be within the Cedar Fair chain. We do know that they weren't too happy with their 3 purchases in 2018. It caused them a lot of headaches. They had a lot of technical issues, so on and so forth. And currently, the other prototype RMC single rail has to have its train sent back to RMC, the Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. So I don't know what may become of this, but although it would be fantastic if it moved to my home park at Dorney Park, it would fit fantastic in the old laser Stinger plot. And then finally, there's Woodstock Express, the kiddie coaster, which I don't believe would be moved anywhere else. It is the same trains as the one at Cedar Point, so if anything, I think it would just supply parts for Cedar Point. So that's all there is for the roller coasters, and of course, there are plenty of other flat rides that will probably be moved to other places. It will also be very sad to see that Mass Effect will be closed. That is such a fantastic attraction, and it's still operating, so that's definitely one I'm going to do when we visit again. Again, if we have any other breaking news from this park and this closure that's worthy of its own video, we'll make it, but until then, we will see you when we go to the park, for sure. So like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Alex. Thanks for watching.